hear that, but I also think you're kind of like, if you're just using the situation of like a man and a woman, like if you're that hard pressed about what the man did with his money before you with other women, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship. Like you might be a little stuck up, a bit of a gold digger, like who cares? It's individual. Every relationship is different, and we learn and we grow in different relationships. So I do see your point, and I think that's valid, but I also see hers, and I think it's like just as valid.
And I think,
you know what I'm saying, Brian?
I think part of it,
You seem sick of me.
No,
I think
I'm not sick.
I think part of it too can be that, okay, is this a girl who, like you said, the night before just got a train ran on her, and then she meets a guy she likes, so
And now
she's like,
she wants
I'm
to
gonna
be
make him
holier
wait.
than her now.
Or is
Right.
this somebody who is going, I've made mistakes in my past for the past several years. I have not been that person, and I'm not engaging in that behavior
Sure.
anymore.
I'm using that more extreme scenario to try to like break through to try to make sense of how it could be
Unfair treatment.
how the guy could feel slighted by this sort of situation. Now, in this case, you're going to find a guy who, I mean, I hope I'd recommend you disclose this early on to save your own time, but also to save the guy's time, but primarily to save your time. But I mean,
I won't be dating anybody who doesn't want to wait.
okay. I mean, just say that.
Yeah, but that's the issue. Did you hear what she just said? I won't be dating anyone who doesn't want to wait. But if a man says, I won't be dating any woman who expects food on the first date, she's going to call you broke. They're going to call you sassy. They're going to say you just, if you can't afford a woman, just say that. They're going to say you hate women. It's like they are allowed to have their standards, and they expect a man to go on with their standards. That's the only issue I think even Brian is talking about. And that's the issue most men have. Men are saying, okay, you've had, you're fine, your whole phase, you have slept with Chad and Pookie and Rere, and sometimes even have a few babies with them. Okay, fine. But I don't have to accept it. The same way you have preferences and standards for me, men have standards. Now, the only issue is they don't want men to actually vocalize and speak up their standards. But they want the man to be forced to accept their standards. And they want the man to look at them like the Virgin Mary. And men are saying, no.
Up front, and if the guy accepts it, he accepts it.
I think it's a raw deal for both sexes at this point in dating, because that's a scenario that I'm sure a lot of men have encountered, and women changing from that scenario is something that's probably happening more often than not, probably nowadays. So I think it's hard for both sides. Also, again, once you come to that realization, then you switch your mindset and you're looking for different people. Maybe you have a list of non-negotiables now that you didn't have before, and that shrinks your dating pool. Who knows?
Yeah, you can always change. Like myself, I'm a great example. Like, I'm not shy. I own my mistakes. Like you could see a picture of me naked on the internet. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I got accepted by a conservative Arabic Christian family who like came from Iraq. So like, and I look like this. So like, if they accepted me, you can do it.
Yep.
But you got to be genuine in your in your intentions, though. You can't be like have a train ran on you and then the next day be like, I'm holy. Like you have to put some work in, and I put years of work in.
What work did you put in? Did you guys hear what she just said? I should be accepted. No one needs to accept shit. The same way you're not going to accept me if I'm broke. The same way you're not going to accept me if I say, let me take you on a coffee date. The same way you're not going to accept me if I'm 5'6", right? The same way you're not going to accept me when I'm bald. The same way you're not going to accept me because, I don't know, I don't have I am Maserati. The same way you're not going to accept me because, I don't know, for whatever reason, whatever standards women have these days for men, for the same reason you won't accept me, a man shouldn't have to accept you because you have naked photos on your Instagram or on social media. Now, granted, are there men who are going to accept it? Yes. And she says she got one. But we have to dig deeper. What type of man is that? Who settled for that? It's bragging rights. And obviously, such men, it's not like she really likes him. She just got the first man who could accept it. She knows most men are not going to accept it. But because she found a guy who accepts it, she thinks and believes every man should. And it's like, no.
It's a self-accountability thing too. Like, do you really want to make that change for your next partner?
Yeah.
Like for how about this? I'll give you guys an anecdote from my own life. This was, I think, a couple years ago. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, or wait, 3, 4, or 5 years ago, something like that. Don't remember the exact timeline. I was on this date with this girl, and it was like third, fourth date, and she wasn't wanting to go to have sex, and like we were kissing, making out, whatever, but she didn't want to like go further, and like so, hey, totally respect that. You say, okay, cool, we can stop. In fact, like if a girl's like doesn't want to go further, I don't even want to make out anymore. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Anyway, it's not sure why I shared that.
Okay, Brian.
No, it's like I'm not gonna fucking just.
That's fair. Most guys don't want to go forward. Most guys, because men are very like one-dimensional when it comes to sex. A man believes if he can make out to the woman, he wants to get all the way. But some women are willing to just like kind of, I don't know, if tease you, kiss you, let them touch you. You can even take off the top. As soon as you touch the pants, it'll be like, you're not going anywhere. So at that point, most guys lose interest.
Make out with you for 30 minutes. Nah, like I'll give you a peck on the lips, but that's it. When you're ready for sex, then we can do some more shit. But so she told me, she was like, no, but you know, I kind of want to wait, da da da. I was like, okay. But then she told me that she had previously, like a month, no, it was like 2 or 3 months earlier, she'd had like a friends with benefits, and I asked her, well, how long did you wait with him? She was like, well, I fucked him right away. And I was like, from my perspective, I'm like, she doesn't have an actual issue or some sort of like virtue about waiting. It was just, she was like, oh, well, I'm categorizing Brian as a long-term potential.
Right.
But I'm like, you done fucked another dude
Yeah, that's
really quick.
I feel the unfairness in that.
And so
I can relate to that.
I'm just, and then
Because it's like, what did he have that I don't have?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes you compare. It
Why
like
do I
forces
have
you.
to
You're not
if
just
he didn't?
comparing naturally. They like make you, like put you in
Yeah.
that headspace. Yeah, I get it.
And I've encountered that before. And look, I'm not.
And that's why they say nice guys finish last. Because the nice guy is like, so I'm supposed to do all these things for you, take you on dates, buy you flowers, I don't know, trips. Some guys even take women on trips, and they sleep in separate hotel rooms. I kid you not, guys, this happens all the time. Obviously, most men don't speak up on it, but it happens all the time. A man will pay for a trip for a woman. They will go on a trip, and once they get to the trip, the woman will be like, did you get me my own room? It's like, I thought we are both together, we're going to be in the same room. And she's like, no, I need my own room. And then it's like, it's too late now because you brought her, now you got to take her back. Some guys are cutthroat, they will get the return ticket right away. Some guys are very scared, so they will just go all the way through a trip, you know, sleeping in separate rooms, right? But it's like most guys look at the scenario literally Brian just put there, and all these women know. You can see that look on their faces. They have done this before. They have the friends with benefits. They have the guys they fuck quick. You know, they give it up so quick. They have guys who don't even need to take them on dates. But for you, the good guy, the perfect guy, no, you pay for all my dates and then make you wait 90 days. Guys are like, it's not fair. So some guys, what do some guys do? Like I said, no expensive dinner dates on the first couple dates until she realizes she really is into him. If not, some guys are just not dating at all.
If I meet a girl, we don't have to have sex right away. But if like I'd at least, you know, if you gave a guy different treatment, and then I don't know.
Maybe it's like a male ego thing
Saying,
too,
like,
because then you're
same logic
comparing
over
at that
just saying-
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, men are
You
taught
have
to like
to
they compete
compare.
with each other a lot.
Right. So it's like, what did he have that I don't have?
I
Then
want to
you're
touch on something that was talked about earlier with women with high body counts.
Just one sec. I'll let you get to it. I gotta let the chat. Gotta let the chat come through.
Anyway, man, shout out to Brian. This was a good topic. So many guys go through this. Some of you guys watching me, you've been through this. Some of you guys don't even think about it. Obviously, very few guys can tell a woman, hey, did you make the last guy wait? Most women are going to lie, guys. So don't even waste your time trying to ask a woman you're trying to take on a date, why are you making me wait? Did you make the last guy wait? They're never going to say the truth. They're probably going to tell you they've been celibate for 2,000 years anyway. They've been celibate since before Jesus was born. That's what you're gonna hear. So don't even waste your time trying to rationalize. You as a man, do what you can do in terms of don't spend too much money on first dates. If she's gonna, shame you, call you broke, cancel the date because it's not a dinner date, then you dodge the bullet. At the end of the day, as a man, just have some self-worth, right? At the end of the day, women don't want to feel like you know, you don't care about them. So in terms of dates and things like that, and men don't want to feel used. At the end of the day, we just have to find a common ground. But link down below to whatever podcast.